I promised myself I was never going to become one of those dietitians that puts cottage cheese into everything. And now I'm posting like 2 cottage cheese recipes back to back. But I've been seeing this baked ziti higher protein option all over my social media. And I feel like it looks and sounds delicious. And I also feel like it would make great meal prep and great for postpartum meal prep as well. So let's make it together. So first, our main protein source is ground beef. I just did salt, pepper, and garlic powder on the ground beef. I made it super simple. Ground beef is also a really great source of iron. When I went and got my glucose test done, they did a finger prick and they did a CBC panel. And the nurse actually said that my iron levels were some of the best iron levels that she's ever seen for a pregnant girly pop. And I think that has to do with the fact that I do eat lean beef a couple times a week. And I also eat a crap ton of beans. Both are great sources of iron, and iron is really important when you're pregnant. So whether you're a pregnant girly or not, adding beef and beans into your diet, I do think it really helps with your iron levels. We're adding in our pasta. I just did a generic, like regular old white pasta. If you wanted to boost your fiber content a little bit more, you could do a whole wheat pasta or something like a chickpea pasta. If you also wanted to boost your protein content even more, you could do something like a chickpea, a lentil, or you could even do something like the Barilla Protein Plus pasta. I almost said waffles. This is just what we had in our pantry, so this is what we're rocking with. And 1 zucchini cut up into little triangles for some added color. You could add any other veggie that you like, or if you don't like veggies mixed into your pasta, you could always do a little side salad as well. That's something that I love to do for pasta dishes. I'm gonna do 1/2 cup of cottage cheese, and I do usually buy whole milk cottage cheese because I like the texture of it a little bit better, and I also just like getting in some extra fat, especially being a pregnant girly. However, they only had the low fat one. And also I tried cottage cheese for the first time like a month ago, and Good Culture is the only brand that I've bought so far because everybody said it's the best one, and it's really good, but I have nothing to compare it to. So love you, Good Culture. We've got some mozzarella cheese, as my husband would say. And then last but certainly not least, we just have some red sauce. This is just the generic tomato basil one from Whole Foods, but you could do whatever sauce you like. And then we're gonna mix all of this up together. I'm also going to sprinkle some mozzarella on top for good measure. And this is gonna go in the oven at 375 degrees for about 30-ish minutes. This smells absolutely incredible. I ended up baking it at 375 for 25 minutes, and then I broiled it for like 3 minutes because I wanted the cheese on the top to get just like a little crispy. And I don't know if you can still like hear it sizzling, but I'm gonna try. I have to go teach for Nourish Without Numbers here in like a couple minutes, but I want to make sure that I taste test this and try it for you guys first. That's so good.